Welcome back, everyone, to Fatal Frame 3: The Tormented. We spent up way too much time trying to figure out how to work open broadcasting software and still have gotten nowhere, so we're going to bed.
Save the two.
Hour 7, The Hanging Prison. Don't think we can get a good photo of her at this time. In front of a small shrine-like altar, there is mounted a pedestal with 4 indentations. There is ancient script engraved on the pedestal. Obtain the 4 purity stones. By the handmaiden song, subdue the waking of the priestess in the chamber of needles. In the room with the hanging prison was an altar where human skin hung, covered in a tattoo. Before the altar was a pedestal with 4 round objects on it, inscribed with writing. Obtain the 4 purity stones. By the handmaiden song, subdue the waking of the priestess in the chamber of needles. Is this connected to the hanging prison? Is there a shrine maiden inside there? So we're going to have some more film to develop later. Alright. So we're back as Miku again. Ghost is hard to get. Okay. Where does this lead? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Where's the door? Out. Somewhere over here, I know. There we go. Some more film. I can hear the sound of the lullaby coming from somewhere. This is everyone's favorite part.
Over here.
Low in the wall is an open door leading under the floor. is pretty narrow, but maybe I can squeeze through. There's an item here. It's part of the camera. Special ability double. Miku Hinasaku's special ability charges spirit power twice when shooting. If you continue pressing the X button, you can charge your spirit power in 2 stages. Shoot by releasing the X button. The greater the charge, the greater the damage you can inflict. The higher your level, the faster your second charge. Okay, well that's always good to have. Okay. Alright, she's here. Alright, back up. Press the R1 button. Mind game. Back up. And then it takes me out of the camera too. I don't like that. Oh yeah, she does that. It's so creepy. She's been defeated. She gets harder. That doesn't help that that looks like a face, you know? Something's glowing blue. I think it's because it's the room above me. Or below, actually, because we just climbed down. Okay. On the candlelit altar is a beautiful jewel about the size of my palm. Purity stone, light blue. The stone has been polished to a sheen. Inside I can see a light blue glow. There's a book on the altar. Green Diary. Amane led a man into the shrine. The head of the family is so angry. If the priestess wakes up, the commandment will be broken and the rift will spread. The family head teaches all the handmaidens so hard so that they won't forget their duties. The head of the family ordered that Amane be impaled and that her brother be cast out of the manor. Because of the duties of the handmaidens and the duties of the Kuze shrine, there is no other choice. Amane, I'm sorry. Damn it. I hate fighting the kids. They're the worst. As cute as you are, you have to die. Oh, my game is back. I'm getting better at this. Okay. Okay, we came from over there, so I guess we go through here. I see it. I always have a hard time with this. Forget it. I'm not dealing with it. It's like a ghost at once. There's a ghost over there. Last chapter we looked... Oh, I think it was reacting to that. So last chapter we actually peeked in here. There's a light burning on the altar, where there is an offering of on a wooden stand, and 2 pairs of holly branches. Maybe they were used for some kind of ceremony. In the room I looked into from the roof, sacks shaped like people were hanging. On the floor by an altar was a big red blood stain. You know, a comma would really help. What purpose could this room serve? Well, I think we learned that it was how they, this is where they engraved the women with the tattoos, the priestesses. There's a sliding lock fastened on the door. You opened the lock. Good job, Miku. Jesus Christ! No! Oh, she's still... Get me killed. I haven't even had an opportunity to save. Yeah, and you see that it's like threaded through her eye sockets. Oh my god! They're disturbing. Oops. No. Sorry, it's like a millimeter to the left there. Sometimes there's an item there, or maybe it's the other side, I'm not sure. Can't really remember. Okay, let's take a look at our map. Okay, that's the God's Village storehouse, so we don't want to go there. Oh, God, there's up into the brushing room. Ah. Purple Diary 2. His parting gift was a forbidden child. The child had handsome features just like he did. If he stays in this place, they'll cast him away once he turns 4. I have to find a way to sneak him into the village below before then. If I give him the earring his father gave me, I'm sure someday he will be able to come back. He'll be able to hear my voice. I may even be able to see his father again if he finds this earring. I'll name the child Kaname to symbolize our connection. I know this child will come back with his father. So the woman in black who throws hair at us is Kyoka. and she's the daughter of the head of this shrine, and the mother of Amane, who's the little priestess girl that's helping Miku. Fuck you! Jesus. Shit. Can I run? Can I run? Okay, I think she's gone. That was not nice. Great, we have to keep running into her still. So we got one of the 4 items. We may be able to get the one in here. I do think we'll have to fight one of them though. But that's okay, because I saved. On the candlelit altar is a beautiful jewel about the size of my palm. Purity stone green. The stone has been polished to a sheen. Inside it I can see a green finch-colored glow. Green finch-colored glow. Ah, goodness. That may be the door. Ah. That may be a short way to get to that room. Maybe not. I don't know. I could check my map to see, but I'm not going to. Okay. Huh. Oh, no, wait. I know what that's reacting to. Okay. I can't remember which way's which. I was so frazzled by the brushing woman. I guess that was just a random encounter, because she's not here. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. She is here. Give her a piece of my mind. What? Okay, I'm not hearing her theme music. So maybe it was indeed a random encounter. No? Sorry, hold on, let me get up. My sofa is a little creaky. It's not a very comfortable sofa. But it will do.
Stay here. Forever.
Well, they really have like so many like these ghosts pop up and you can't even get a photo of them. Alright, so we'll go down here, we'll peek.
Not enough blood.
Oh look,
Need
there's a
more
ghost.
blood.
Right there. We saw this in the last chapter. And she's gone now. But the girl is still there. The priestess that's about to get the engraving. But man, aren't those engravers, like the engraving ghosts, just creepy? Because they have they have removed their eyes. And then you've seen the one with the rope that is like going through both of them. That'll teach ya. Miku's done this before. You ain't nothing new. Oh my god, what now? Yeah, that's a random ghost. I'm not fucking dealing with you. The priestess was scripted. There's scripted encounters with ghosts and there's random encounters. This is a random encounter because I know he's not supposed to be over there. And you can typically avoid them. Or if you run long enough, they'll eventually go away. He's not particularly hard, I just don't want to deal with it. Too many encounters. He's following me. Fuck you, boy. On the candlelit altar is a beautiful jewel about the size of my palm. Purity stone blue. The stone has been polished to a sheen. Inside I can see an ultramarine glow. There is an old book with a red cover on the altar. Red Diary 1. Amane led a man into the Kuze shrine. The man woke the priestess from her dream. The Kuze code must be followed. She must be punished by impalement. She must not be let go. Okay, so we have 3 of the 4. No. This one. Let me... Here's this. Alright. You see the map. That leads to the barred hallway. If I need to go through the food, because the next one under the floor, it's like, no, that's not it. So here's the hearth room. So you go down to the Tommy Loft and then it's like down there. Sorry, that map isn't very... I'm having a hard time deciphering it. Okay. Just want to get that saved. And back down the stairs. So yeah, as with Ray, you can see how short Miku is. And I think one of the things I was like kind of surprised by in the 5th game is like she's all of a sudden tall. Even though she shouldn't have grown, because women have essentially stopped growing at this point. She's 19 here. Sealed by some strong power. We can't get there that way. That's one way to get there. We have to take a different route. But what route could that be? What now? Just check these for items. Nothing? Okay. Let me see if it's open. Ah, yes, it has. Type 61? Is it gonna do it? Not yet. Seems she wants us to go that way. We came down here earlier with Ray. Ray couldn't fit, but we're small enough to do it. The corridor gets even lower up ahead. I can feel a breeze coming from the low corridor. It's pretty narrow, but maybe I can squeeze through. That she too also was a victim of the banana suit. She's relatively easy to kill though. Can't remember her full name though. We'll learn it later. So basically, the last Fatal Frame 2 that had the ring was referenced with the box ghost. And she's obviously a reference to the Grudge. I mean, when we first meet her, it's up in the attic. That's the ghost that was in the attic in Ray's dream. Now, I'm not sure what ghost is a pop culture reference in the fourth game, I guess there is a little girl ghost that's like Samara in The Ring, and then you have another boy ghost that's like Toshio in The Grudge. It looks like this door will let me go outside. That's what I can think of, at least. And the fifth one, the tall woman, is actually a reference to a Japanese online kind of creepypasta. On the candlelit altar is a beautiful jewel about the size of my palm, purity stone red. The stone has been polished to a sheen. Inside I can see a crimson glow. On the candlelit altar is an old book with a blue cover. Blue diary. My mother told me that I have an older brother. His name is Kaname, and he lives in a house on the outside. In the Kuzish house, they throw away boys, so he was sent outside. She told me many times that this was a secret. My brother has the same earring as my mother. They're beautiful earrings that she got from father. Mother gave it to him so that no matter where he is, he can hear her voice. I wonder if he can hear my voice too. I want to see him. Reika was made into a priestess. I help take care of the priestess. She tells me about the outside. She says when she talks, the pain isn't as bad. I'm glad that I can be of some help. The priestess has an earring just like Mother's. She says it was a present from a good friend so that she can hear his voice no matter where she is. I think that friend is Kaname. The priestess talks about him a lot. The priestess seems kind of lonely. So this was Amane's room. All right. It's starting to get aggressive with the ghosts. Whoops. Let me just go in here. I'll fight y'all in here.
It'll be over. Soon.
That hurt.
It'll be over. Soon.
The worst part about facing multiple ghosts is when one gets behind you while another one's approaching you.
It'll be over.
Good, one down.
It'll be over. Soon. It'll be over. Soon.
So I know a lot of people call this Pokemon Snap, but horror. And they just announced that they are going to be re-releasing Pokemon Snap for the Wii U. How do I get out of here? I loved Pokemon Snap when that came out, and I'm so sad they never made another one. Because they should totally make a huge open world like Pokemon Snap, and this time with all the new Pokemon in it as well. That was such a good game. I don't know why they never bothered to make another one of that. The jewel that I found in the room with the impaled doll should fit perfectly in one of the indentations on the altar. I put it in, but nothing happened. There's 4 indentations. Maybe they all need to be filled. There is ancient script engraved on the pedestal. Obtain the 4 purity stones by the handmaiden's song, subdue the waking of the priestess in the chamber of needles. Well, are you gonna do it? I obtained all 4, didn't I? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Where's the green one? Where's the green one? Oh no, I think I died and didn't grab it. Ugh.
Older brother. Both of them.
Blue Diary 2. Konami snuck in with the people who came to ease their pains. He said he wants to see the priestess just once. It is against the code, but as she is going to have to perform the rite of commandment soon, she won't be able to leave again. I want to help them meet just once. Konami went into the shrine, to the priestess's place. Men cannot go into the shrine. I'm sure the mistress will be upset. Okay, so went and got them. So
if the priestess wakes from her dream, lest the doors open wide and suffering. Perform the rite of. Perform the rite of stakes, her limbs pinned tight. Lest the doors open wide and suffering unleashed on all.
handmaiden's song resounds through the area. The mechanism begins to move, and the suspended cell is raised upwards. I should be able to enter from the upper level.
Amane, you violated the commandment.
She's not that bad. What? I... Miku's dream, again. There is old film in the camera obscura. Shrine Maiden girl. The girls dressed as shrine maidens who tried to impale me in the daydream I had inside the deserted house. Are they constantly impaling dolls in those small red rooms dotted around the manor? What about Amane, the name they kept repeating? Could that be the girl who was begging for help? She's awake now. Miku. Oh, who are you? Miku? Oh, no, it's nothing. I just had another bad dream. Oh, it's daytime now. Gotta put on our clothes. Can't just walk around the house in our little negligee, can we?
Good morning, Ray. Ray? Here.
Bray, I was interested myself, so I did some research on that lullaby. You were interested in it too, right? Oh my god, 12 pages. In the mountains of the Mutsu region, there is an old lullaby that was only passed on to certain villages. The sleeping priest is first one. Sleep, child, go to sleep. Sleep, child, go to sleep. If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the boat to the other side. Once you get there, the bib you shall wear, and you will be punished should you fail to lie still. Oh gosh. Within the same mountain chain, the song, The Sleeping Priestess, was only transmitted to a certain number of villages. The dissemination is thought to be dependent on elements such as the village's roads and location. As the usage of the word priestess implies, this song is thought to have its origins in indigenous folk rites, given its method of transmission. As for the lyrics themselves, the opening line, "Sleep, child, go to sleep," calls the child into sleep. The next part, "If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the boat to the other side," uses words like boat and the other side, which is suggestive of banishment. That's serious. It can't be taken as a stanza of a threatening song, which is to frighten the child into sleep. Why would you do that? The bib you shall wear can be understood to depict you will be dressed up to go. After, should you fail to lie still, the inclusion of the frightening words, "you will be punished," impresses admonition upon the child. Perhaps as the one ceremonial song changed into a lullaby, it metamorphosed into the threatening song so common in the Mutsu area. The Sleeping Priestess, verse 2. "Sleep, child, go to sleep. Sleep, child, go to sleep. If you should wake from your slumber at night, great wooden stakes shall pin you down tight, lest the doors open wide, and the others that sleep wake too." The second verse develops in a very similar way, and makes use of the same elements. "If you should wake" threatens that if the priestess should wake during a ceremony, in the lullaby this means sleep, the woken priestess or child will have her limbs pinned by stakes. These great wooden stakes may be a remnant of a religious phrase. At the last part, "lest the doors open wide, and the others that sleep wake too," there is a shift from a familiar story centering on the priestess, child, to an uneasy end, both vague and large in scale. It is thought that this expresses religious fear, such as the dread of underworld. Thanks, I'll just borrow this for a bit.
You can ask me whatever you want, okay? It's raining again.
Okay. You know, in the West, we just have sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, you'll have to be crucified. According to a book Miku found for me, the lullaby sounds like a song called The Sleeping Shrine Maiden from northeastern Japan, Tohoku. The empty house I visited on that job assignment was in the same part of the country, off the map deep in the hills. The book suggests the song might be a folk corruption of an old religious ritual. A ceremony to do with sleep. Could it be connected to my dream somehow? More K letters. Oh, I'm going to develop my film first. And check on the stain. There it is. Yep, it's coming along. A picture has come out of the pair of Buddha statues that were in the room with many sacks hanging. Can I figure out anything from these statues? The altar tattoo. This looks like the tattooed skin on the altar. On it, I can make out a kind of snake-like pattern. Maybe I can figure something out from this design. An image has emerged of the woman who was on all fours beneath the floor. I can't see her face. Was she someone who had gone missing too? Miku. There's a letter on the kitchen counter. It looks like it's from Kay. Miku must have brought it in for me. Dear you, the cassette tapes I had restored are finished now, so I'm sending them. My tape player broke, so I can't listen to them, but apparently they were in pretty bad shape, so even though they've been restored, they may be hard to hear. Does this guy figure out that he's sending us all these letters, they're coming in fairly quickly, and yet he's not heard from you at all? I mean, do you think that you gives a shit? I don't know. In the dream I had the other day, I saw Mio deep in the manor. It looked like she was after her missing sister Mayu. I guess it has weighed on me. When I wake, the pain and the tattoo spread, just like the story says. When I wake, the pain and the tattoo spread, just like the story says. If I don't hurry, I may also go missing, like the urban legend says. This may be it for my investigation. Once I get off the mountain, I'll give you a call. Regards, Kei Amakura. There are 2 old cassettes inside. The old-fashioned writing on the label reads, Testimony of persons having same dream, testimony 2. And testimony 3. Miku, oh, she's over here. Okay.
It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you alright? Is there something?
Miku, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Thanks for all your trouble. I think I saw a similar photo in a collection of photos of shrines recently. I'll go look for it. Thanks. These are tattoos, right? Alright, well, I'll see what I can find out. Thanks. Thanks for all your trouble.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Get to work, girl, while I just do nothing. In the bookcase, there is a book with a Buddhist image that resembles the Buddhist image in the photograph. This statue is from a derelict temple in the Akita Mountains. It is standing upright, but seems to be holding something that reigns in its hands, making it a very unusual Buddhist statue. The temple appears to have been neglected for many years, and both the ceiling and floor fell in. The books were completely decomposed. Upon investigation, a small amount of blood was found on the statue, and there were also traces of the same blood on the floor of the temple. It appears some kind of folk ritual or sacrifice may have taken place here. No oral tradition or documents related to the temple are left in the surrounding mountain villages, so the details remain a mystery. The ceremony room. I found a Buddha image similar to the one on the blood-stained altar in an old book of folklore. The book suggested the image was a kind of memorial used for offering live sacrifices. Is the image in the book the same as the one in the house? What was happening in there? People. An even older house lies inside the dream manor. Down in the darkness beneath the floor, I was attacked by a woman on all floors. Had she gone missing too, like Yoshino Takigawa? She spoke in a hoarse voice. "Let me out," she seemed to say. So whenever you're, typically you'll be hearing her on the phone call sometimes. Rudy. Rudy, Rudy. I wonder what happened to Rudy between here and the 5th game. I know the cat would be dead. Okay, well, let's listen to those tapes.
Yes, I don't want to sleep. Ever again. There were a lot of people in the courtyard. The people, they were tying this person up with ropes. And then they wrapped them in white cloth. They were burying them. But it looked like the one being tied up seemed to be doing it voluntarily. Afterwards, they put a big rock on them. A big log, like a skewer. There's a song. It's coming from inside the manor. Children are singing and laughing. At first, I saw my wife. I just wanted to see her one more time. I went inside. Oh, I'm so tired now. So tired. The snow.
I can hear it. I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear something. It's the same dream. Wait, no, it's not the same. It's different somehow. All right, I'm going further in. They're calling me. I can hear their voices. No, I can't tell what they're saying. They're just calling me. Now, it's snowing. There's a big, quiet manor. It seems like there's a funeral, and everyone's face is hidden. Wait. I'm going in deeper. It's almost suffocating. I can't breathe. I didn't do anything. She did it. No. It can't be. Help, it's not me. It's not mine.
I wonder if they were hypnotized. Some of them sounds like they might have been hypnotized. Okay. Let's check up with Miku.
Ray, for some reason, I can't sleep either. It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you all right? It's raining again.
Okay, I think that's it for this video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and please do stay tuned for more Fatal Frame 3: The Tormented.